Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes! We got the 10! Harding! Harding, yes! Titanic support! Stop! I love it! Don't friend. Hero Canary, first talent. Titanic support. Love Undying. Would be good. Really good. Cool. Hi, May.
Varys, it's good to see you.
We're so close. Minrathous will be liberated. First from the old gods, then from Tevinter's old rule. I never doubted we had a chance, but it's good to have you here.
Thanks, May. Love you, dear.
Elganon's magic twists the Fade. Let us see your watcher correct him.
Prepare well, Rook.
I don't want to do that.
You're dense. Is that a furrow on your troubled brow?
You like my furrow. Called it the thinking man's dimple.
Not in public, I don't.
Rook, the Venatori brought death to Minrathous. We've made many of them pay, but they still owe us a balance.
You take care of Elgardan. We'll keep after his remaining followers on the ground. Minrathous, all of Thedas, will remember the crows on this day. Let's see this done.
Okay.
Got some civilians out through the catacombs.
There's extra supplies here. I can get them across the city.
Hate to admit it, but Solas really came through for us. Now it's just Elganon we have to deal with. Good luck.
Not quite.
We'll keep watch on the city down here.
Thanks, Buzz. Thanks, Buzz.
It's been years since I fought in a battle like this.
The crows defeated the Venatori at the gates, thanks to you and the lords.
The pleasure was all mine. I got to dust off the daggers for good people. Rest up while you can. You'll need it.
Rana! Oh.
Stay safe, Rook. And make sure Nev doesn't get herself killed.
Stalker.
Rook, stand firm and watch Lace Harding's back.
Damn, Stalker, why you gotta say my name like that? Stalker, one chance. Come on, baby.
When this is done, you'll be off again?
Something like that.
'Tis almost time for this story to end. Are you ready to write the final chapter?
She'll find a way.
Of that, I have no doubt.
The bastard was in my head the whole time. All I could think about was making him happy.
Oh, Nev. I can't even imagine.
There's blight flowing through him, and now through me. Rook. No. I refuse to lose anyone else I care about to these monsters. Nev, stay alive. That's an order. We'll talk to the wardens after we take down Elganon. You can't. That's what I needed to tell you. My connection with Elganon went both ways.
I could sense him, his mind, his magic, his life force. He's tied to the Veil. His life is holding the Veil in place.
I felt the Veil weaken when Gillenane fell. I expect that when Solas imprisoned the other gods, he bound them all thus.
Lavelle's like,
and now that Elganon is the only one
every
left,
time
we kill him, and the Veil collapses.
Which is why Solas gave me the dagger. He swore to me that the Veil wouldn't fall by his hand, knowing the whole time it would fall by mine. His betrayals are creative, I'll give him that much. We still have to kill Elganon. So what can we do? Can we tie the Veil to something else to keep it in place?
I doubt any simple substitution would suffice. The Veil was made to be tied to the ancient elven gods.
Then let's tie it to Solas. He's the only elven god left.
Binding him will require drawing his blood with the lyrium dagger.
And I doubt he's going to like the idea.
Cutting him to bind him to the Veil? That's blood magic. We do it if we have to, but only if we have to. What about this?
The dagger we made while you were in the Fade.
Once Elganon is dead, odds are good that Solas will need to do something else to complete his ritual. This dagger looks identical, but it can't go through enchantments like the real thing. So if he tries to use it...
The backlash of such magic would render him helpless.
Unless he notices. You really want to try a bait and switch on the Dreadwolf?
That's what I'm saying.
Is there any chance at all, that he would listen to reason?
Speaking from the heart, Inquisitor?
Varric died trying to reason with him.
As did Mythal when Solas took her power.
But we have you, Morrigan.
Mythal did not try to reason with him, even a little bit.
And we have the essence of the other fragment of Mythal from the Crossroads.
She was just like,
such power,
damn,
even fragmented, is not to be taken lightly. Hold it for now. And when the time comes, if you believe the Dreadwolf's heart can be turned from this course, I shall try.
Because of everyone here, and everyone we lost to get here, we've got options for dealing with Solas. For now, let's focus on Elganon. He's in the palace above us. We'll climb the Blight Tendril to get there. Once Solas takes down the Archdemon and renders Elganon mortal, we hit him with everything we've got.
Damn right we do.
Time's running short. Stock up on supplies, pay your respects, and say goodbye to the people you love. Be ready to go when I signal.
You've got this.
"Ooh, Inquisitor, are you feeling okay?"
Lucanes, everything all right?
We have made it here and fared well in the fight. Now we only have to wait. But Spike grows impatient. And then Nev. I thought I'd lost her. I want to give her everything she needs and tear up Elganon's heart this very second. I don't know what to do with myself. This may be the calm before a final storm, but I don't feel it.
I hate it.
I'm on edge myself, so I couldn't
No,
expect
you're
anyone
supposed
here
to
not
tell me
be.
that you love
Perhaps.
It won't be much longer.
Elganon's life is measured in hours. As for Solas, if any deserve to set his fate, it's you. But if it were me, I would not banter. I would not give room for lies and false promises. Find your opening and strike. The cost of mercy is too high when others might die in its wake. Whatever happens, my contract was for the blighted gods. Today it is fulfilled.
When I went to the Crows, I asked for their best, and we got him.
The demon of Virantium. I had a reputation to maintain. Rook, I left the ossuary only to lose so much again. My city, my family. But what I've managed to reclaim, I have you to thank for. Zara thought she could take my life and control it. When this is done, Spite will have his life, and I will have mine. And it will be only mine again.
Are we sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that? Oh, dang. Hi, darling.
Of course Solas lied to us. Again. I expect it, and yet I'm surprised every time. But we're chipping away at Elgernon's forces. I thought that was impossible. He commands armies, and he's a god. Or really close to one, anyway. We even got Nev back. I keep thinking, something has to go wrong somewhere. Right?
Sounds like you want something to go wrong. Looking for a bigger challenge, Harding?
No. No. A clear win is fine by me. Before this ends, in case things don't work out, I want you to know that I'm grateful for you. You help me see that I don't have to run from my anger, that I can use it to fight for what's good. Just one final push to the palace. We're so close, Rook.
For Varric. For all that he meant to us.
I'm ready. Let's finish this.
We didn't lose anybody. We hit the city that the Antam couldn't conquer and got out clean. We've even got Nev back. We're gaining people.
I'm ready to fight as long as our luck holds out.
Thanks for keeping Harding safe. She takes risks when she gets mad.
Harding takes risks when she gets mad?
She's itching to take a shot at Elgarnon. And probably Solas.
You're a big reason we got this far, Tash.
Just point me at the dragons. Hey, listen. You helped me figure out who I was. I'm not the Canary my mother would have wanted. I don't say all the words right. But maybe she'd be proud of me anyway.
Chakra Toebra, Tash. I know she would.
I'm a better person because of you. So, thanks. Now let's go kick some ass.
Maybe Tash.
How are you feeling, Ballora?
I've never seen anything like this. The scale of destruction, the devastation. But most everyone's still alive, still fighting. That's more than I could have hoped for, more than I expected. So, okay, I think.
This could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't.
You're finding the way through. The twisty path. Rook?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's just... everything's gonna be different, you know? No matter what happens here.
Someone finally
Solas
said
is
it.
better than Elgarnon, but if either of them win, the world burns just with different fuel. But if we win, no more gods. The end of a 1,000-year-old story. If it ends with us outsmarting the Dreadwolf, even better. Thedas is going to change, and we have the power to make sure it's for the better. Let's give this story a happy ending.
Varric liked to say everything was a story. Helped him make sense of all of it.
I always wanted to meet him. He sounded smart and kind.
Yeah, he was.
Rook, thank you.
For what?
For helping me put the ghosts of the past to rest. Now let's go kill a god.
Yeah, Belle. Hi.
Oh, it is purest relief to see us all gathered safe and sound. And Manfred would never forgive me if we returned without Nev. Elgarnon must fear what we might accomplish once we storm his tower.
I never dreamed a pair of watchers would decide the fate of the Fade. Especially me.
To always watch over the boundaries of death and measure the dreaming sea. Elgarnon is a tyrant, but it's truly Solas who threatens us. He is, however, a former spirit. As such, Solas cannot help but listen to appeals to his nature, his yearning for reflection.
I could try talking him down once I find him.
We should depart soon, dearest. How I wish we were already safely home together. I love you, my darling Rook.
No, I want to say all of them.
I love you too, Emmerich.
Come what may, I will carry those words with me. I'd no idea we'd be drawn together when we first met. No man alive is more fortunate than I. Speak the word, Rook, and I shall stand by your side.
Are you kidding? So sweet.
Nev, how are you holding up?
The others told me what happened after I was taken. I've seen reports from the city. They're lost, but more are still standing than I might have bet on. Every person who gets through this is a win.
We're doing as well as can be expected. Just have to keep it up.
We can't get overconfident.
Will you be all right with the blight?
Look, I won't lie. I can feel it in my blood. Its presence. But I'm fine, or fine enough. I won't sit this out. I want the people of Minrathous to see Elganon fall. I want them to know that despite everything, I never abandoned them.
Finish this, and you'll be the most famous detective in Minrathous. Your name in all the papers, spelled right and everything.
Well, Rana will love that. We'll never be out of work again. Look, I'm not saying this in case we die, but you're someone I could count on through all of this. Whatever happens, I trust you. And I don't say that to anyone.
I know. Thanks, Nev.
Oh, and Rook? Don't forget, when the job's done, the fish is on you.
A deal's a deal.
Nev, you want to kiss a little there? I want them each for myself.
A word, Rook?
Yes.
Any last advice from Mythal?
'Tis a difficult battle you face, but you are among more allies than you know. You have purified the crossroads, uncovered ancient truths lost for ages, and earned the essence of Mythal. You are truly the champion of the Fade. Take this. Should your fight against Elganon grow desperate, invoke the memories of the Dreadwolf's rebels. For you, they will stand against tyranny one last time.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm using that. Let's get it. Fingers and toes all crossed. I can do this.
Bad news, everyone. Elganon's forces are gathering outside.
They mean to prevent you from reaching their master.
Our people will set up barricades, and we'll hold the enemy as long as we can. You need to start climbing.
One of us should help.
I'm going with Rook. I want payback. I'll tear Elganon from the city myself.
You go to face a guard, Rook, but any aid you might spare would be welcomed.
I think I'm gonna send Harding.
Harding, may your aim be true.
You can count on me.
We'll be cheering for you, Rook. All my best.
Look at her go. She's such a fatty. Just tap back into the Inquisition days. Climbing that brainstem. Oh, the Tootsie. That freaked me out too. Oh. Hell yeah, Morrigan. Yeah, where's all that the entropy line that I got for her on all throughout Origins? Yeah, girly. Oh, she's an electric mage now? Bro. She was causing horror dreams in Origins. I want that again. Alright, let's go. Come on! Chop chop.
What?
Nev! It's fine. There's got to be another way there.
Get that cake. Yuck. Run. No, let me through, let me through, let me through.
We must get through them quickly. I hope the others are safe, and our friends below repelling the counterattack.
All we can do for him is get to the throne room and finish this.
Taj, if I don't make it, I'm leaving you my helmet.
Thanks. Guess you can have my corpse. Just make me a skeleton so it's less gross. And put gems in my eye sockets. Red ones.
Only the finest of rubies.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Do be careful.
Oh, it was a close one, guys. Oh, yeah, let me hear. Come on. That's actually so sweet. Wait, bringing Taj and Emmerich is the best. Taj was so mean to him at the beginning, but look at how far we've come. And here goes nothing. I can do this. This is gonna be easy.
The throne room. Knowing Algernon, we'll find him there.
Rook!
You made it.
The Blight. Elgonon's using the Magisters to control it. Just like he used me. They're using it against Solas. We have to help or he won't last.
How do you know?
I can hear it. I can feel what it wants.
The Blight.
Get to the throne room. I know how to help Solas.
I was very confused what was happening in my last playthrough in this part, and then I rewatched it. I was like, oh, this is when she realizes that she can control the Blight. I did not get that at all. They were not very clear about that, or the little facial expressions did not. I don't know. For me, I didn't understand. I get it now.
Watch yourself.
Do we have to fight him? I thought we just... Ugh, we have to fight them both. Are you serious? Ow.
Got him ready for you.
Throne room's just ahead. Everybody ready?
There's nowhere I'd rather be, dearest.
Let's knock this fake elven god on his fake elven ass.
Hell yeah. Are there any more potions? Okay. Let's do it. Oh.
Solas!
This is the part. This is where I was like, what? I get it now.
I've got this! Go!
Such arrogance, thinking you can hide from your creator. And I am this world's creator.
Blah, 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 brother. Icky.
Every pointed spire and warding enchantment in this city is a child's unwitting imitation of the empire I built. I would have restored the glory. Your lives are too brief to remember.
I saw Demeter's Crossing and Weishaupt and everywhere else you've left your mark. I didn't see any glory. All I saw was a tyrant destroying everything he touches.
You mistake discipline for cruelty, a failing among those who lack a master's gentle guidance. We only destroyed because you resisted. In the new empire, every child would have blossomed under my protection. And Gillenane, my brilliant sister, would have forged the blight into a tool of beauty. But she is dead. we have is this.
This.
Because of you.
Okay. Guys, how many toys do you think this is gonna take me? One? Hell yeah. Okay. Let's get it.
You are nothing.
Hey, that's not nice.
This entire world is my domain.
Good job, Emmerich.
The Dread Wolf cannot save you. He cannot even save himself. Now you understand that none may stand against me. Those who try
Are big.
stand alone.
You're stinky.
I am the Lord of the day and the night. Yield to me and I will show you mercy. Look at you. Your failures. You failed to save the wardens at Weishaupt. You fled in terror at Arlathan.
And then we killed Gillenane.
You have nothing. No army, no dragon, no thralls.
I've got a team, and that's all I need.
I have bound the souls of dragons. I have slain titans and broken the will of gods.
You haven't broken me.
You will kneel.
Come on, Nev. Fuck yeah, Nev.
Damn it.
Come now. You did as well as anyone could have, but you cannot deny the truth.
Come on, Nev. Do it. Do it, baby girl. Yeah, I like the storyline for her so much better, especially as Minrathis has been blighted. I kind of wish I would have picked it the first time. Hell yeah.
Let them go!
I gave you this power, girl.
Leave it to a woman. But yeah, Valar and Nev.
This is my city!
Yeah! Again, Nev.
No!
Impossible. No! You will not!
But
you are mortal, Elganon.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
I can do this, I can do this, I know I can do this.
If you will not bow, you will burn.
Get up, bitch.
destroyer. I am will made manifest. I am Algernon.
You suck, you suck.
It is done.
You big stinky.
The world owes you a debt, both for defeating Algernon and for bringing down the Veil.
No, Stinky, no.
I am sorry for this final betrayal, but I will do what I can to minimize the damage. When you see the old world restored, please, Rook. I do not wish to fight against you.
I don't want to fight you either. But I don't want to see the world go through even more pain on top of what Algernon has done. Do you?
This world is broken, Rook. Because of my mistakes.
You're right. You do need to make up for the damage you've done. But breaking the world again is the wrong way to do it.
Letting the Veil collapse
is what you want. Making amends isn't about what you want.
And that's a fact. You know what, Rook?
You have a chance right now to save the world. Bind yourself to the Veil and stop it from falling.
Look at this sad, pathetic man. I love him so much. Fuck. I'm so happy that I did a redo for her. She's so beautiful. I'm so glad I fixed her and gave her the Arlathan.
I cannot. To stop now would dishonor those I have wronged to come this far.
Even if those you wronged asked you to stop?
Venan.
You think you've gone too far to come back? But you're wrong. I am here. Walking the Denansharal with you.
I lied. I betrayed you.
I forgive you. All you have to do is stop.
Irabolas, Venan. But I cannot. Long before we met, I failed my oldest friend. She died for that failure. If I leave the Veil in place, I am destroying the world she wanted. And I will have... She will have died for nothing.
And whose fault is that, Dreadwolf?
Her little twig.
One appellation among many, I wear. I have been advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, daughter of Flemeth, and once, long ago, an old friend.
Mythal lives on in her, and in this.
This is gonna make me cry again, y'all. I can't.
Mythal.
I pulled you from the Fade you loved and sent you into war. I used your wisdom as a weapon. And it broke you.
The things that I have done
are not for you alone to bear, my friend. The many wrongs we did together. I release you from my service.
Banal nadas, Arlathma venan.
My life force now sustains the veil. With every breath I take, I will protect the innocent from my past failures. The Titan's dreams are mad from their imprisonment. I cannot kill the Blight, but I can help to soothe its anger. I will go and seek atonement.
Get your man. Go get your man, Llewellyn. Come on, baby. Go get your man.
But you do not have to go alone.
The song, the music's gonna put me up again.
Tel banal arama, vir shiral malasa, belanaris.
Thank you, Rook.
Not the hair texture again. Damn. Oh, and she's clipped. Why does that hair texture never work? And she had no back. Oh my god, she's a mess. Llewellyn, damn. This is your redemption one. So good. I will never not choose that ending. I'm sorry. I don't even want to see the other ones. Come on now. And there's a little polish. A little teal polish. They got some rebuilding to do in Minrathos. Yeah. Giant flight tentacle. Go, 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 go.
With Elgar'nan and Gillenane dead, and the Inquisitor finally reunited with her true love, it looked like one of the biggest stories this world had ever seen was finally drawing to a close.
The story of the Veilguard. A team of heroes who stood strong against evil, no matter the cost.
Whatever it takes.
I'm still so much sadder about him than I was for Harding, bro.
But whenever one story ends, another begins.
I cry.
Like the story of the Grey Wardens, clearing the remains of the Blight so that the flowers can grow again.
Or the story of Archon Maevaris Talani, inspiring her people and bringing change to Tevinter.
Why does Tarquin say that? Why doesn't May say
Or the
it?
story of a caretaker,
Or does
standing
Tarquin say
watch for
that?
new heroes.
For the Antivan Crows, it would be a story of bringing a traitor to justice and reclaiming Treviso from the Blight.
Among the Veil Jumpers, the fall of the last elven gods meant Arlathan was reborn.
At their heart, stories are about change.
A man seeing his ward become more than he could ever have imagined.
A woman making Docktown a little better for the people who live there.
An assassin driving out the darkness in his city and himself.
A student of history helping the elves put past evils behind them forever.
A dragon hunter rediscovering their heritage from a place of strength.
Or the Griffins, returning to the Grey Wardens.
Or the anguish of finally understanding the Titans and forever altering those who carry the memory.
There are stories of love.
But those stories aren't over.
Why does it look like that?
And we will always be grateful to those whose stories brought us where we are today. And those whose stories will live on with us forever.
So Rook always has a teal flower? That looks just like, that reminded me. In my other playthrough, I thought it was Lucanus and Nev because the flower was teal and nothing about Rook is teal, but I guess it's the dagger. Yep. So, obviously, my audio was super messed up at the end of my playthrough. I obviously did not know that at the time. And I was so disappointed to go back and hear it be so weird and robotic. I think it's an issue with a plugin that I have with OBS, but anyway, a problem to solve at another time. But I did not want to force everybody to listen to my thoughts on my second playthrough while I was having that issue. So I just wanted to jump back on and just kind of reiterate, what I was feeling after I finished my second go around. I mean, honestly, I still really, really love this game. I think going and doing it a second time and, seeing, all of the kind of opposite choices of what I did in the first playthrough was really interesting. And I think, some things worked better than others, but overall, I mean, I still just really, really love this game. I feel like there were, obviously a lot of things that, made the playthrough feel a lot different. There were some things that I felt like didn't really make the playthrough feel very different at all in how it affected the characters or the storyline as a whole. And I also felt like there were some things that definitely worked a lot better and some things that just really did not work at all. My first examples off the top of my head are definitely that Emmerich's route of saving Manfred and not becoming a lich, I think worked a lot better than him becoming a lich. And I feel like Lucanus choosing to get rid of Spite versus make his peace with Spite just like did not work at all for me. And I don't know if it's also because I had a blighted Treviso, and so I was like just missing a little bit more from Lucanus in that specific route, but I just like really did not feel like it worked. But you know, it's still interesting to see, and I'm still happy that I got to explore that stuff. I honestly feel like one of the main differences that I saw throughout this entire second playthrough, though, was how unbelievably different it was to be a Mournwatch Rook. I was, and still am, stunned by the amount of content that there is, from like small little lines to like how it like kind of affected the romance too. I'm definitely interested to see if it's kind of similar in any other romance where your romance partner is in the same background as you, but it was like night and day, because I also had picked a Lord of Fortune human mage who romanced Lucanus my first playthrough. I had like no content for any of that stuff. That was like the worst options that I could have picked as far as content went, which I guess at the time was not terrible because I was experiencing the story for the first time, so I wasn't really looking for that. But I didn't really know better. But now I'm like, I was totally like shorted on content for that stuff, because it's insane that they could be so different. And you know, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I do think I will always be upset about the romance of this game, and I absolutely adored romancing Emmerich. He was so wonderful. The content was so great. But my biggest disappointment is just in how unequal they are. I mean, I will always love Lucanus. Like, I will always personally prefer him. And it's just so disappointing that they were not created the same. And I don't understand the reason for that. But whatever. I mean, you know, it's a complaint that I had in my first, you know, after my first playthrough too. So nothing really changed there, just kind of solidified that it is a thorn in my side. Oh, I think also, just speaking of Lucanus, having a blighted Treviso is so horrible. I could not get over how unbelievably sad Treviso is if you sacrifice it to the dragons. I don't know, it just doesn't feel very comparable. And I also just feel like that's mainly, you know, obviously the Blighted Treviso quests are very sad, but I honestly feel like it's more because of how it affects the character. Nev's reaction to Venatori-controlled Minrathos is not nearly as bad as Lucanus's arc throughout the game with a blighted Treviso. Like, I feel like Nev kind of in her way can kind of like bounce back, and like who she is at the end of the game isn't, I don't know, to me didn't really feel that different, but Lucanus felt really, really different. And I don't know, I don't know that I'll be able to do that again, because it was just so upsetting. I also don't know if I'll ever be able to sacrifice Davern again, because oh my god, that was so much sadder to me. And I don't know, I don't really know why. I kind of feel like it's a little bit more because with Varric and with Harding, I'm not happy that either of them die. But it almost feels like, you know, we've had them for like a game or two, and their narratives are almost like building up to this point. And so it doesn't, I don't really know. It's just, Davern's just feels so tragic and so sad. Oh my gosh, it still messes me up watching back that footage. It's really, really, really sad. You know, I also felt like Varric's death was more of a disappointment the second time around. You know, like I've said since my first time playing, I'm still not mad that he dies. I just felt like his death and the way that they handle it does not hold up in a second playthrough. It all just felt so contrived, and it just felt like there was so much potential for so much more stuff that it felt more like a disappointment to me than anything, having to like go through that again and watch, you know, all those like small instances back. It didn't really add too much of like a cool punch. It was just kind of like, ugh, like, oh yeah, I don't know. That reveal did not hold up very well second time around, which, you know, was again still a consistent, you know, point of, you know, kind of frustration that I had from my first playthrough too. I was very happy that I was able to complete this second playthrough on Underdog. It was so hard for me. I really, really tried. And I do love the combat of this game. I'm obviously still learning it, but I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure if I'll do Nightmare. I might challenge myself. I don't know. We'll see. I did enjoy it though. And the combat still maintains as one of my favorite parts of the game, for sure. Also, massive shout out to the mod community, because oh my gosh, having, you know, mod support and, you know, the few kind of cosmetic mods and things that I had this time around were so wonderful. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I got to remake my Inquisitor. Even though she got all glitched at the end there, I don't care. I'm still so happy to see her and like have her back as I like knew and loved her. And I am just forever grateful for the work that they do. And I have always and consistently for this entire playthrough put a list of all the mods I was using, so please give them love if you know, saw something that you liked or if anything was interesting to you, because they are fantastic. I did also get the secret ending again, which I was definitely very happy about. I was surprised after my first playthrough to see people talking about how they really did not like it. I thought it was really cool, honestly. You know, I'm still super happy to have any kind of teaser that the story could continue and that we could be back in Thedas at some point in the far distant future, maybe. But I'll take it, honestly. I love these stories and I'll never be mad about that. Anyway, I'm sure we'll do more playthroughs. I still really, really, really want to romance Davrin. And I do also really want to experience the story of Veilguard through the eyes of a Grey Warden. So I do think I'll probably tackle that in the coming weeks. We will see. But as always, I'm so grateful for y'all for being here and for going through this roller coaster of emotions with me. It really is so much fun for me to share, and I'm just so grateful for y'all for being here. But y'all take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.